Pythagoras, a renowned but enigmatic ancient Greek philosopher, is believed to have lived approximately between 570 and 490 BCE. He spent his early years on the island of Samos, situated near modern-day Turkey. However, at the age of 40, he relocated to the city of Croton in southern Italy, where he engaged in most of his philosophical pursuits. Interestingly, Pythagoras left no written records of his thoughts, and there are no detailed contemporaneous accounts of his teachings. Over time, he became the subject of embellished and mythic portrayals, often credited with inspiring the core ideas of subsequent Greek philosophers like Plato and Aristotle. As a result, several writings falsely attributed to Pythagoras and his followers were produced to support this perception. The central question when examining Pythagoras is how to separate the mythical figure from the historical reality and uncover what he truly believed and accomplished. To gain an accurate understanding of Pythagoras' contributions, it is essential to rely on the earliest available evidence, predating the distortions introduced by later traditions. While modern popular perception depicts Pythagoras as a preeminent mathematician and scientist, the early evidence suggests that his fame during his lifetime and even up to 150 years later, in the time of Plato and Aristotle, was not primarily linked to mathematics or science. Pythagoras was renowned for the following. 1. Expertise in matters related to the fate of the soul after death, asserting the soul's immortality and its cycle of reincarnation. 2. Proficiency in religious rituals. 3. Reputation as a wonderworker, with tales of possessing a golden thigh and the ability to be in two places simultaneously. 4. Establishment of a strict way of life emphasizing dietary restrictions, religious rituals, and rigorous self-discipline. It remains a subject of debate whether Pythagoras also delved into rational cosmology characteristic of the pre-Socratic philosopher-scientists or if he could be considered a mathematician. Early evidence indicates that Pythagoras proposed a cosmic order governed by moral principles and significant numerical relationships, possibly resembling the cosmic concepts found in Plato's myths, as seen in the Phaedo and Republic. In this worldview, planets were seen as instruments of divine retribution, the sun and moon represented blessed realms attainable through virtuous living, and thunder was a means of terrifying souls facing punishment in Tartarus. The celestial bodies were believed to move according to mathematical ratios, mirroring harmonious musical intervals, giving rise to the idea of the harmony of the spheres. While Pythagoras himself may not have explicitly conceptualized spheres, he did appreciate numerical relationships, including what is now known as the Pythagorean theorem, although it is unlikely that he formally proved it. Recent scholarship has challenged this consensus view, as we will explore below. The more scientific and mathematical development of Pythagoras' cosmic ideas was carried forward by his successors in the Pythagorean tradition, most notably Philolaus and Archytas. Pythagoras managed to disseminate a more optimistic perspective on the fate of the soul after death and established a way of life that attracted followers due to its rigorous and disciplined nature.